The universe is a conscious intelligence, an awareness that you can communicate with, and it can conspire with you to help you achieve and create the things that you want in life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and I want to share with you the number one biggest block to communicating with the universe. Let's dive right into this video. There's kind of two ways that you can look at things. One is that God is an energy outside of you, or this perfection of the universe, this creator of the universe is something out there. It's something out there. It's grand, it's magnificent, but it's out there. Now the other way is it's grand, it's magnificent, and it's in here. It's in here. It's in there. It's in the chair you're sitting on. It's right here. Within or without. Or I guess a third way too is this is all hogwash altogether, right? And that's the third way to view it. What I believe and what I think all current science and current spiritual and religious texts are showing us is that, in the words of the Bible, the kingdom of heaven is within, or in terms of the observer effect of things, that your consciousness is what creates matter, what rearranges and creates the subatomic particles. Your consciousness does this. And what is your consciousness? Well, an atom, an atom, is 95 to 99% empty space. So if it's all empty space, what's creating the appearance of this thing? Consciousness. And there's this one master consciousness, this one master energy that is sustaining the constant expansion of this entire universe. You're a part of it, and I'm a part of it. That's the way I like to look at things. It's within every single cell of my body. Now, what I believe, most people are convinced to put all of their attention on their physical self. So pretty soon, you start to think that you're separate not only from everything else in this physical experience, but you must also be separate with the universe or with God or with the conscious intelligence. God is a conscious intelligence. It's an awareness that responds to your own consciousness. So what this means is that the same creative power that creates the entire universe is the same creative power that's sustaining every cell in your body, that's causing the electrical impulses in every brain cell within your brain, and all of the effects that move that through your nervous system for you to have this physical experience as a spiritual being in a physical experience. Essentially, you are smothered in this divine energy. There's nowhere that it isn't. So it must be within you. And it must be in anything else that's out there in the world. All of a sudden, you realize not only are you an integral part in the universe, your experience in and of itself is totally worthy. There's nothing you need to do. There's no validation you need to get. There's no approval that you need in order for your experience right now and your being and who you are to be totally 100% worthy and complete. Because that very perfection of the universe is within and sustaining every cell of your body, every fiber of your brain, every vessel of blood in your body. And it's in everything else. So your desires, in and of themselves, are already worthy. All of a sudden, you start to see God within yourself. And it no longer becomes an entity, a person, energy outside of yourself to which you're pleading to. Instead, it becomes part of this one consciousness to which you're expressing your thanks to, your commands to. And then, just like the red carpet, just like a snowball effect, you start building up this momentum Steve Jobs says, when you realize the world was built by people no smarter than you can mold it, shape it, and change it however you want. Why? Why can we mold, shape it, and change it however we want? Because consciousness creates the very subatomic particles and ultimately the atoms and cells that we're experiencing. Your own consciousness is what creates this entire experience. And if you realize that you're connected to this entire intelligence that makes the planets spin perfectly around the sun, and we're the perfect distance for there to be the perfect temperature here to have life on planet Earth, and all the crazy things about the oxygen, and it needs this much CO2 in the atmosphere, and this percentage of the planet needs to be water, and all of that, come on, you're a part of that too. That perfection. Therefore, any desire that you have, it also comes with it the means for you to achieve, create, and manifest and experience whatever that is. And that happens when you start to see yourself as one with this creative intelligence of the universe. You start to see yourself as one with other people, and you start to see yourself as one with everything that you want. And then it's like so much of the resistance falls away, because you realize that any ideas of, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not worthy because someone said this to me this one time, and Susie said this, and my dad said this, and this happened, and I did bad on this, and here's a mistake that I made. That was just all part of the plan. Because there's nowhere that God is not. There's nowhere that this spirit energy, this love, this consciousness is not. So everything that's brought you to this moment and this moment exactly, and all of your real desires and dreams that you have in life, they're totally holy and worthy. In fact, the word desire, means of the Father. So of the Father, not speaking of God as this emotional judging energy system in the sky that's like, it's the Father. No, it's a place that we're all connected to. And this Father, like this higher intelligence of the universe. Eliminate the word Father altogether, and Alan Watts says you can't get wet by the word water. You can call it Father, you can call it Mother, you can call it Spirit, you can call it love, you can call it God, you can call it consciousness, you can call it Allah, you can call it Jesus, you can just call it that which is. You can call it divine mind. It doesn't matter what you call it. You can't get wet by the word water. But the word desire, of that energy, the desire in and of itself is coming through you just like a well in an aquifer shooting out water. My property here is there's a natural aquifer that we can get the well water from, and it's this perfect water from the island. And similarly, there's this what a desire is that perfect fluidity of energy coming through you that says, I want to experience this. I want this out of life. Here's how I want my life to be. Here's who I want to be. Here's what I want my life to look like. But then all of a sudden the mind gets away, the programming gets away, and it goes, no, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. But none of that matters. It was already that God energy, that higher intelligence that's made the earth the perfect distance from the sun and all those crazy things. That intelligence is now has placed a desire within you. It's now placed a dream within you. And if you say yes to that dream, and you say yes to that desire, that's when the universe starts to conspire on your behalf. Because you're saying yes to your true nature, to inspiration. The word inspiration is in spirit, ration, the action of. So it's you in the action of being in spirit. Therefore, all the forces of the universe start coming on your behalf because, one, you're already one with them, and two, you're allowing the same natural process that's created all the perfection that ever was and ever will be, is now wants to facilitate all the great things in your life that you truly want to experience. So, here's what I invite you to do. Start expressing your gratitude that these things have already come and that you're one with this energy. So comment down below, I am one with the universe. Comment that down below, I am one with the universe. Comment that down below. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Thank you for watching this video. If this speaks to you, my free success hypnosis is right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com, and it's success hypnosis that's designed to reprogram the subconscious mind and get rid of all the limiting beliefs that have been wired into us by other people, and reprogramming your subconscious mind for the things that you really want in life. And I created it for myself many years ago, and now over 300,000 people from all over the world have used it. It's really exciting, and it's free to demo, free to use every day. It's right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. Bell notification is what notifies you for new videos, even if you already subscribed. So make sure you hit that, please. Like this video to send it out into the YouTube universe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.